Hi, fellow gamers. It's Cozy Mal here with another Palia video for you. And today we're going to start a Let's Play series, and these will be numbered, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, if you want to watch them in order. We're going to start from the very beginning and choose your character by their appearance. Right now it is sort of male, sort of female. But it's not that big of a difference. And then you can choose some things that are not easily changeable in game. So when you choose the shape of your face and your eye color and your skin color, these are things that the game consider to be fairly permanent. So there is a way in game to change those, but only once per week. However, things like your hair color and secondary hair color and your clothing, your tops and bottoms, that kind of stuff, you can change those, your hairstyle, every day, anytime. You can change your hairstyle 10 times a day if you want to. And that is at your wardrobe. So you can go to your wardrobe in game that you built for yourself and placed in your home, or you can go to a wardrobe at a friend's home if you haven't made one yet, or you can go to a wardrobe at Gell's clothing store in downtown Killama and click on it, and you will be able to change your clothing. Now, this does not include premium clothing that you don't need. You can play this game free of charge, no cost, the entire game through. And you can purchase premium clothing from the premium store, but that clothing does not help you in any way, shape, or form. It is not affecting gameplay. It is just for looks. And if you want it, hey, you do you, go for it, buy some. There are some fun premium outfits, but you don't need to do this to win. There is no pay to win in this game. The money that you pay for premium outfits in that store is just to help support the devs and support Singularity 6 and the development of this game that we all love, and we want this game to stay around. So, you can go ahead and support them if you like. Okay, so we have gotten to the point where we are picking things that, maybe you want glasses or you don't want glasses. You want a shirt and pants, you want a top and a skirt. There are so many choices that you can have. There's probably 30 choices of top and bottom and a couple dresses. So you can pick these, put them on, and change the color, and you might have 4 or 6 or 8 color combinations you can choose for each outfit that you try on. And you can change your clothes all day, anytime, every day, every hour. Doesn't matter. You can change your clothes whenever you want to, as long as you have a wardrobe to go to. And you can change the color of your clothing. And this gives you so many options that if you don't have any money to spend, don't worry, you won't need to spend money. You can just play around with all of the free clothing options and still feel like you're expressing yourself on a daily basis. Same thing with your haircut. Every day you can change it, as many times as you want to go with every outfit you change in and out of. And the same goes for color and things like that. So that's what we're doing right now, is just picking out the first outfit you're going to be wearing when you start the game. Then you also get to choose your eyelashes. It's kind of like the tilt of your eye, the shape of your eyeliner around it, and mascara, whatnot. It's just sort of just what your eyes will look like decoratively. So you can choose that. And then you can also choose the color of your skin. So you can go anywhere from the lightest light to darkest dark and everything in between, and pick something that you just like, or something that you want to be, or try to make it exactly like you are in real life. I know lots of people do that. But whatever it is, For instance, I am Irish, German, and Cherokee Indian. So I have, you know, kind of a little tint to my skin. I'm not pale like some of my Irish ancestors. And so I could try to play around with it until I got something that was close to the light brown of my skin, but you don't have to. You can be whatever you want to be in this game. Then you can pick your eye color, and then you can pick your voice. And the voices are not something that you have to worry about a lot because you really don't hear your own voice that often in the game. But there's some that you might think are silly sounding, so you might want to listen to each one and pick. And then it'll be time to enter a name and a nickname. And the nickname would be, say, the shorter name that people will call you. And if that name is already taken, then you will get a reject button like I just did that says, sorry, no go. Somebody already has that name. So then you have to come up with another one. And I'm using the name of my channel, my Discord channel, and my business is Melody Rose Games. So I'm just going to use that because it'll be less confusing for my followers and people that want to sign up. And then you're going to go into the very first beginning of Palia. You will kind of quietly hear a woman's voice saying, I have high hopes for you, my child, or something along those lines, as you see this phoenix statue with big wings, and you kind of appear out of nowhere. And in front of you, you will see this girl. You find out her name is Gina, and her helper. And the helper is a robot. They call them Galdur in the game. Galdur is a robot, and her name is Hecla. So Gina and Hecla will be the first NPC friends that you will make in the game. And if you don't like spoilers, just stop watching because this does kind of show you how you start out in the game. But there's also a couple of things that I will show you that are just tips and tricks for getting started out on the right foot. But it's nothing that is critical. You can go search around and just wander and run into people and run into things and just learn to play the game on your own by hit or miss and happenstance. It's really fun to do it that way. And I totally understand that. Or if you would like to have a few tips before you get started, then watching this video series is a great idea. And then, hopefully that way there's some things maybe that you wouldn't miss out on that you might miss out the other way, or you might not figure out for a long time without, some little videos like this to help. There's a lot of helpful videos out there. Mine are just one. But here we'll be talking to Gina, and she tells you that she is a researcher and she's an apprentice researcher, so she's still learning. And she's trying to figure out why humans are suddenly reappearing in Palia. Palia right now consists of Kilima and Kilima Village and then Bahari Bay, but there will be a bigger and larger map as time goes by and more areas to explore. But right now, she's researching why humans are appearing in Kilima, which is what you have just done. And then she basically says, this is my assistant, Hecla. Say hi if you'd like to. So we'll go ahead and say hi to Hecla. And then they kind of just push you out the door. We're busy, we're working, and we've got stuff to do. So, go to town and find Ashura. And he's, at a bar with a big beer barrel in front of it, kind of thing. And he'll give you a little advice for your next steps. When you get here, you'll see a thing pop up that tells you how to jump. You push the space bar, and the space bar helps you jump. This is a little like Breath of the Wild, I think, where you're coming out of the ruins and into the new world. You jump up onto the vines, space bar again, and climb, and then you will come out and the world will appear before you. Welcome home. This is Palia. And if you're like the rest of us, you're going to spend a lot of time here. It's a really beautiful game, and it's fun, peaceful, cozy, and you can really just sink yourself into it. Now you'll see right there another player has just appeared behind you. That's not an NPC. That is another you. It's another player because this is an MMO. So it's a, in that way, it's like Final Fantasy or ESO or WoW or any of those. It's multiplayer. So you are not the only human on the planet. You're never really alone in this world. There are other people playing. You get to meet them, talk to them, join groups with them, do things together with them, and nothing is ever split in half. When you do things together, you both get the same exact amount as you would get if you did it alone. If there's 4 iron ore in that rock and you hit it, you get 4 iron ore. If you and a friend each hit it one time so that you don't have to hit it so many times, you both get 4 iron ore. So, there's no reason not to group up and every reason to group up and do things together. Right here where you come out, there's a waterfall. And if you take your first steps in the world and sneak behind here and pick up this treasure chest, you will not regret it. There are 3 pieces of leather in here, and you need those to make your glider, and you don't have any way to get those other than purchasing them for a long time in the game. And so if you want a head start on getting that glider, you're going to protect those 3 pieces of leather like your life depends on it. Don't sell them. You're going to keep them. And then you're going to walk on down into town. You can see the city ahead of you, so you know you're walking in the right direction. And you're going to want to stop and talk to each NPC. That was Shane. He is a magi, a priest, a shaman, what have you. He takes care of your spiritual needs and your health needs. And it's good to stop and talk to him. This is a copper ore. If you had a pickaxe, you could break that rock and get that copper ore out, but we don't have one yet. We will have one soon. And then you can walk on into town. This NPC here, you will want to stop and talk with her. Her name is Tish. She's your furniture instructor. She will teach you how to make furniture as the game goes along. So she's a great person to know. She's super sweet. You'll see what I mean when you get to know her. Um, this is Nao, and he's one of the farming family. He lives with his parents on a farm, and you're going to want to talk to him, and I'll tell you more about that a little bit later. And here's the big beer barrel in front of a building, so you know this is the inn. And here's the innkeeper. His name is Ashur. And we will talk to him in the next video. For now, I hope you like and subscribe and ring that bell, and I will see you in the next one.